So we'll go under Catalog, open up the Engineering Libraries. Here is our storm event groups that you can add in. You can either add a new library or you can add an existing one from a different location. Same thing with the storm event library here. I'm going to focus on the dimensionless curves up here as well as the dimensionless unit hydrograph. So if we're doing a dimensionless rainfall curve, I'll go ahead and create a new library. And then once that library has been written, then we can right-click and add a new item. So then here we would give it a name, whatever that might be. And then you'll come over here to the right and you're going to choose your dimensionless time type. That could either be time or dimensionless time. I'll go with time first. And you're going to come and click the ellipses button where you're going to click the new icon, and that's going to prompt you to enter in a start time, an end time, and then whatever that increment is going to be. And that will build a collection of items where then you can type in what those depths should be. The other option is going to be dimensionless time. So again, I'm going to click on my dimensionless depths, click new, and then here, this is where my start and my end time is going to go from just 1 unit, so it's going to be 0 to 1. And then I'm going to type in whatever the increment is to give me the desired number of collection items. So if I type in 0.2, that'll give me 6 items. Go smaller, maybe 0.02, it'll give me 51 items. And then again, you would want to type in that depth. If I come down to the dimensionless unit hydrograph library, I'll go ahead and create a new one. And then we'll right-click that library and add a new item. And then move over to the right, click the ellipses button, and here you can build your own dimensionless unit hydrograph where you'll enter in your dimensionless time and your dimensionless flow rates. Then once you've entered that into your engineering library, if you go back to your storm data, and then you open up from a dimensionless curve, then you're going to see what we had just created. So here's the dimensionless rainfall curve. You could select that, and then it would be the same process as before as you create your curve label, set your return event, your depth type, or what that depth is. Right, now as far as the unit hydrograph, I'm going to go to a Scratch file where I've just placed one catchment and show you where this is going to come into play. So I'm going to open up my hydrology alternative, which is going to list all of my different catchments, as well as the runoff method that is being used for those. So if we're using a unit hydrograph method, then we can also choose what type of unit hydrograph we want to use. And we can either do a default curvilinear, triangular, or if we choose dimensionless, then we'll be able to go into our library and then pick the dimensionless that we want. So here I would go in and import from library, pick that dimensionless unit hydrograph that I created earlier, and then that would load that in for me. You would do this for all of your catchments, and you would make sure that this new hydrology alternative is going to be loaded into a new scenario